Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Prison Architect. Now we're actually starting again because, well, it's Alpha 14 and the last game that I played was Alpha 12, but I've been told you can sell your previous prison. So let's go to the Steam Workshop where I published my prison to you guys as I finished it last. I believe it was 1.1. Let's play it and see how much we can sell it for. Okay, that took a bit longer to load than I thought. Oh, look at it, all nice and green, all things. Oh, and the dead firemen are still there. Hold H to aim the hose. But let's see how much we can sell this for. And I got told it was in valuation. Oh, apparently we're worth minus money, so unless we was worth 50 grand, we can't do it. So we will just be starting a fresh, a complete and not a new. I don't really know all the new stuff, but that's fine, because this is what we have a Twitch chat for, and they can help me. And hopefully you guys on the YouTube videos, because I'm only going to be recording, I think maybe 4 episodes in this session. Maybe 5, I'm not too sure, it depends on the time that we have. Then we will, yeah, I'll be able to get your guys' help, and hopefully we won't have done too badly. But let's create a new prison. Of course, we'll do a large one, always. I'm not going to have continuous intake on, because that always messes me up. Fog of War, yeah. Let's leave Fog of War on. So, play. I don't know, really, as I said, the changes that have been made in the game. So, we're going to work under the assumption that nothing has changed, and my previous design worked. Because it did. Sort of. Not really. And for that, we know that the first thing we want to be doing is, let's see, rooms. Didn't want to design that much. Where's the garbage? Holding cell. It's in here that you designate garbage as well, isn't it? Canteen, storage yard, showers. Oh, garbage. Wait, execution room's lit up. Have they added the execution room properly in yet? Oh, executions in there. I would be so happy if executions are in there. I've been told dogs are in there, and I like the idea of dogs. Oh, remove tunnels. Oh, they've got the tunnels in. Yeah, it's one feature I really wanted to see in the game, even though, as the makers themselves said, it's not really that realistic. Is it? How many times have prisoners actually, tunneled their way out? It is very rare. But for now, offices, let's see, rooms. How big do the offices have to be again? It's 4x4, so that's actually 5x5 once you have the wall. Let's go to planning. Oh, you can plan pathways separate now, that's good. And objects, and well, I like this. That's too much path. I do want 2x2, but not 3x3. Let's see. 2 away from the deliveries. A fence. 2 away from the fence. Their wall. Actually, let's put them corner points there. Trying to think how we're going to be doing it. So that if that's the fence. Actually. Fence around the offices, the walls for the offices, and they need to be 5x5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they need to be 6 because you need a wall on each side. That would be good. Go up 6 here. Across. I'm not going to bother with like a corridor for the building. We're just going to have a nice, pretty path. The office area is going to be very nice. And again, I'm sometimes considered office staff, so I like making the office good. This is possibly where I'd work. I am actually a registered security guard in the UK as well, so I could technically work in a prison, I believe, with some extra training. I don't think they'd let me in with my standard SAA license. But, yeah, it's possible. Now, so a gap of 2, then we need a path. No, path. Get rid of that wall. Give them a nice double path. You know, very, very nice and spacious for these office folk. How many offices do we need? We need not one for the doctor, not one for the cook, not one for the gardener or the janitor. Dog handler, do you require... Oh. Locks, you require dogs. I'm guessing the dog handler doesn't need an office. I'm guessing he's going to have some sort of... Yeah, dog room. Warden needs an office, definitely. The chief needs an office. Does it actually say needs an office? The oversees your prison required before you can research and hire any advanced members of staff. No, it doesn't say that. But that's fine. So chief, foreman, psychologist, accountant, and lawyer. I need 6. And I think last time I built so many up and so many down, but this time I believe what we will do is have them all up here. So if we go back to planning, wall, 6 by 6, 6 by 6. How many did I say I needed? 6. 6 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 by 6. We are going to need to get some of these up and running right from the start. Oh wait, security is going to need offices as well, isn't it? The actual security buildings. And the dog handlers. Oh, that requires a 5 by 5, so that needs a bigger building. So I'll probably build that separately somewhere else. And security... kitchen yard storage... is a 4 by 4, so that is an office. I'll probably duplicate this on the other side for security and have lots of offices there then. And we will be having dogs, definitely. They're new, I need to see what they are. and how they work. So that's the plan for the offices. Let's... 2 away from here. Yeah, so then that's going to be a gate. Now these are going to be separately enclosed, like inside the prison. 1, 2. But they're also going to have, you know, the prison itself is going to be cordoned off as well. But the office staff need to be safe. They need to be safe. They probably don't need to be that safe though. And just for when the prisoners are coming in, it's something I did like with the last one, having the doors so as they was going by. There we go. Sort of an entrance here. I'm guessing we can have some dogs or something stationed. That's going to be the most likely exit for them out of the prison. And we've got a wall to sort of, well, a fence here to use as the starting point for our next cells. And we'll have the, no, fence, sorry. Well, wall, as I'm planning it here. We'll go into, and that's going to be the start wall for the cells. I'm guessing we still do cells 3 by 3. Because I believe I got the... showers and everything working in their cells, so let's go with that. That's 2. Let's put them in 1 by 1 though. 5. Actually, how many was there? I just said 5 and I hadn't even counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go bigger than what we went last time. My record biggest riot? I think it was up my entire prison. I don't know if it actually kept track of the numbers of people rioting last time. That could be something interesting for someone to go check. Yours was 583 prisoners. I've never had that many prisoners. So chances are my riots have never been that big either. I'm not going to actually have a cell here, but let's leave... Big equivalent of a 2x2. I want more cells than what I did last time. Last time I had a central area for him to be, you know, inside here, which was covering the, you know, like the yard requirements, but with it still being inside. But this time, instead of just having the one row of prisoners on the outside here and on the outside there, I want to try and have another, like, 2 rows here back to back, the yard and the stuff in the middle, 2 rows here back to back, and that there. I believe he's still stuck with the like single wing, so this enclosed block, I can't do the... My original plan was that, you know, sort of take these blocks and copy and paste them across, but as far as I've been told, the game still doesn't really support that, so we can't do that. We had the entrance of one of these control points like this, you know, with the doors on each side, so you had to get through 2 sets of doors. But I don't know how that's going to work with these extra cells. Right, let's... We know that we're going to need a 2 gap there for the corridor. And then cells are going to start again here. So for now, let's just go up here. I think what we'll end up doing is taking out the bottommost cell. Autosave, don't... Please say you haven't crashed. Good. Take out the bottommost cell. And the topmost cell. It's great. We know how far we have to go up. And we're going to go for the other row across here. Go big, I'll go home. And let's keep... Actually, this second line probably isn't going to work. Because so far, these are all emptying out onto this corridor, and that's fine. That will work. But then these ones would need to be opening out on the other side. So let's cut down on the plan of what we was doing. We can take... I guess we're going to have single doors going through here. And we'll leave enough room for yard and the money-making place, what's it called, the workshop, in the centre here. So let's see, workshop. Yeah, you are definitely going to have to go. But then why would you have a free hall here? What if I shuffled these down? Could I fit them in? I'm overthinking this, and I should probably go for a hell of a lot simpler design. It was one big room with a lot of beds, capacity 700. Oh, that sounds like a rather a plan for disaster. One big room for 700 people. I guess you could do it. Yeah, just have a huge holding cell. Don't like that being 3. I'd prefer it to be 4. Move that up 1. Come across here. Take that out, and that's... Yeah. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Then I can still have my double door here. We've got the extra set of cells here. They'll all open out onto this corridor here, though. We can place double doors down here if we really want to. I like the idea of having control of the prisoners, should we say. I don't want them escaping. Now, what other rooms are we actually going to need? Shower, I'm putting in the cells, so we don't have to worry about that, as well as their toilet. Solitary, we are going to need to sort something out for that. Actually, that could have been a good way of sorting out this like gap shape here, because we could have, yeah, that's fine. But I was going to say we could have used like solitary cells to make up the space, but we'll put them in the yard probably like we did last time. Canteen, I'm probably going to place on the top with the kitchen. Yard is going to be somewhere in there, but apart from a minimum of 5x5, so I know really from that wall to the next wall has to really be 7 meters minimum so far. Storage area designed to hold any materials your prison staff needs. We don't want that in the actual cell itself, I think. Deliveries, garbage, execution room. We're going to have one of them, but apparently there's not that many requirements. Workshop is also 5x5. If I remember rightly, I was told 4 of everything for a workshop. I don't know if that's still the case, but that's what we'll go for. Security don't want to be in their offices, don't want to be in their infirmary. Wouldn't be terrible to actually have an infirmary in the prison itself. Morgue. Common room. Laundry, visitation. Yeah. Let's see. If we was going to be doing it as a 5x5 here. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as wide as we need to make it, and there's no chance in hell that's wide enough for my plan for the place where they make me money. Workshop, that's the word. Because if I remember rightly, it was free. These aren't walls now. Oh, crap, I can place objects, can't I? Yeah. Okay, I am liking this new setup. You can really get the planning done properly. Saws, benches, tables. I think the tables are actually 4x4. So that would be the workshop. Don't know how many people I could get working in there, but that should work there. And this will probably give us our length now for how wide we want the common room and the everything else in this prison to be. Which is 17. Oh, 18. No, wait. Inside to inside is 17. Nick, I think 16 can work there, I'm not sure. Really? So, not for 16? Could expand that a hell of a lot then. But I'm only going to be... although I'm going to duplicate these cells on the other side as well, that's going to be planned for sort of like the next time. You know, stage development. So I probably won't plan out the next side of this. I'll just block it off for now. When we add, you know, more capacity. So keeping that in mind, actually, how the hell are we going to get them in here? There needs to be a corridor on this side, doesn't there? Because, yeah, they can get into this room here, but how would we get them into the middle? See, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, you will be disappearing. The top 2 of you are going to be disappearing. So, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 20 is a terrible number. That doesn't divide by 8. 20 is a terrible number. It doesn't divide by 8. 16 would have been okay. That's getting rid of 4 cells. That's too many. After 16, we really want to be going to 24. So we'd need 4 more cells. So if we said we was keeping these, if we added 2 more on the top here, that would work out as 24. It would be times 2, yes, when I do the other side as well. And that 20 would have worked out to 40, which does divide perfectly into 8. But as I said, the other side's going to be added afterwards, so I would rather have it working and come back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Which doesn't actually solve the problem that I originally wanted to solve, which is I wanted to put a door or some sort of way of getting in here. I know it does. I'm going to move the workshop across. Oh wait, that's why I wanted the double-backed cells. I was originally going to go for the double cells here, and then we was going to be moving on to, you know, having one of them facing this way. Trying to do my maths now, so if these two was 8, this one would be 4 more, so that would be 12. And 2 8s and a 12 doesn't divide by 4. Let's add 1 more onto each of these. I'm getting obsessed about numbers that aren't even right. Every other YouTuber would jump to cut, but no. Not me. You watch me play, guys. That's how it sort of works. I've added 2 more, so we've gone to 26, but what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's cut you out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the plan would have this closed off there, which would leave another room here. Oh, didn't want to build that there yet. Let's just run this up. Another room here. These aren't supposed to be in line with the cell wall. Oh, they are. Each of these is 2. If each of them is 2, why isn't it lining up properly? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm an idiot. Trying to think how to do it. I like that room size. That, to me, seems like a good size room for the morgue and for everything else. But trying to fit them in is going to be dumb. So actually... Go away. Put you back in. And we're going to have 4 more on this first row. Which means if each of these is 2 less than 8, so if each of these is 6 or 2 less, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then instead put you like this. The extra 2 that would make up the... Yeah, the extra... 2 to make them 2 into 8 are here and here. So that's going to work. And then that's going to be the control to get them into the next bit. Oh, it's not as big as I was hoping for. That means we can have another corridor here. In fact, we're going to have to have another corridor there for him to be able to come out onto. And then this is where our rooms are going to be. As we said, objects, just plan this out. Free. 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 Get the wall up. So that's our little workshop as planned. Why are these cells deformed? Damn me. Well, I'm not going to bother fixing the placement of these guys. We know what this room is, even if it's off-center. I'll sort that out afterwards. So we'd have another room there. And another room here of a standard size. So, to be honest, we could even maybe laundry, something else. Laundry, morgue, and place where they get fixed. Actually, no, place they get fixed I wouldn't want in here. This is for them to live and work. I don't particularly... Are they equal size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6, yeah, they are equal size. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, that's all we have time for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.